Hello, friends. This is Annette from Simply Panux, and I am very nervous filming today. I feel like I haven't filmed in a very long time, but this is a very important video for me because I managed to stick with one planner for the whole year. And even though it was, incomplete, there's some moments, as you will see, this is my chunk. This is my planner chunk. There are some moments in throughout the year that I didn't fill it out, but I'm here to share my journey and I'm here to tell you how it went with the Hobonichi HON. This is the Hobonichi HON, the ivory one. It's like a nice gold line in the front. I actually talked about it in my setup videos and I've talked about it throughout the year. But I decorated this with some acrylograph pens from Archer and Olive. I did want to do some decoration that I wouldn't get tired of throughout the year, even though I did also have it in a case if I had to travel with it. And it wasn't so bad to travel with it, but I'm just gonna dig in. Honestly, I'm just gonna dig in. I had some stickers here. I added a little vellum paper here. Most of the stickers I used are from my shop, and this is a year at a glance. I now have it available for 2025. I didn't have it available for 2024. This was blank, but I was playing around for this year. So here is the this section here. I didn't decorate it as much, but I did use this for my Etsy shop updates. I really like how it turned out, honestly, because I could see how it was in 6 months. Um, there was obviously a break here, March and April, and then back in May, I started playing around with some of these icons, but I restructured everything. I had a huge, huge break. I wasn't really feeling well emotionally and physically, but it was more than enough time to know what I wanted for my Etsy shop. If you don't know, I have an Etsy shop called Simply Panux, and I make my own stickers. I design them. I love to draw on Procreate on my iPad, and I cut and provide those stickers that I use on my planners for you guys too. So it's available in my Etsy shop. There's always a link in the description box below. But this is the moment in May that I actually decided to restructure all of the sticker sheets how I wanted, and I opened up in June with the houseplants collection. That's our neutral collection. There are decorative sheets, washi strips, stamps, journal days, weekdays, months, sticky notes, die cuts, and our bestseller, the month tabs and oats. As you can see, it really worked out nicely for my Etsy shop updates because not only did I have houseplants, I had Mr. Cafecito, then there was Honey Bee. This is some of the stamps there, redesigned, all listing photos. So it was a lot more cohesive. And here's Little Matcha Lady, and along with icons. That's when I started bringing out the icons. These are the Habits mini icons. And in December, I did Miss Fleur. I should put a sticker here of her. I think I have a sticker here. Yes, I do. I'm going to add it now. This is who Miss Fleur is. And she's a book with some annotations. She's full of surprises. She's awesome. And that Miss Fleur collection is the most recent one, obviously in December. I did a whole new look on Etsy. This is my banner, and these are all the different journals and planners that I use that I was planning on using for 2025. Here is a desk stand, the desk calendar that I have. So I really like this. This Hobonichi cousin, I used it mainly for my daily journaling and my work stuff, all of my work stuff. So the month, the monthly calendar. Oh gosh, this is hard to keep up with because I'm more of a weekly and daily at a glance type of person. So the month seems a little overwhelming sometimes, but I did use this for my YouTube um, filming and video upload days. So I kind of had like a list of things I wanted to do on Etsy, on YouTube, Instagram, Shopify. I was working on my website. Hasn't happened yet, but these are the videos that I planned on doing. They're usually planned with me's, but it's been hard to keep up with that. So, like bullet journal setups, final edits, when I wanted to post that, and obviously I had a day off there. That was not true. It was not a complete day off. It was just a plan for it to be self-care, but it ended up being more work. So that's something that that's kind of nice to know that that was a plan. But I did use January for the YouTube and Etsy stuff. Etsy Day was just basically taking care of orders and restocking, stuff like that. So here are the different uploads that I had, what I wanted to film that day. That's why the little sticker there. Creative Day, that was kind of meant to be more of a creative to me was like draw, watercolor, stuff like that. So that's what that Creative Day means. And Sunday, Tuesday and Sunday started being more of a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday was more of the uploads that I was planning on doing. And as you can see, I simplified even more because my film day started being a little more chaotic and whenever I felt like it. But, you know, I tried. I really like these stickers. I think these are from Hand Can Plan. March didn't happen. April, team meeting. That was important. So I wrote it down. And then May, I set up my silhouette portrait. I had sold 2 Cricut machines that I had. That's the cutting machines I use for my stickers. And I made a bunch of research and I looked up how to do the silhouette portrait. That's something that I wanted to, a goal of mine last year for 2024 to actually up my sticker game, if you will. So I was busy. It's just not really on paper. So this was a catch-all type of calendar layout that I tried for June. June is my anniversary month, so it's a big deal for me, but it seemed to be more very busy because we were going out. It was like date night that I was planning, my parents' 35th year anniversary, so it was a lot going on, but I missed writing things down on paper, so I just hand lettered this section here with one of my favorite Tombos. I believe this is a Tombow N79, and this is a midliner with a gray pen. I really like this jelly roll because it's not black and it's not super light of a gray, but you can't see it. There's that one. This was also a catch-all type of personal planner. We had conventions coming up. We had uh, just in everything like hospitality. We had a task here. I started using my planner more for volunteer work too, so there's a little bit of that. Here's when I started using more stickers in my month calendar. Really cute from Coffee Monsters Co. Prime Day type of stuff. And these are it from my shop. These are the sticky notes. I love these sticky notes. I use them a lot. These are words. It's okay not to be okay. This is a T. Don't forget. And then stuff that I wanted to include here. And then a little payday sticker. September, as you can see, I went back to like my YouTube uh, schedule. Try. I tried. But I think this is the only stuff that I actually uploaded for the September. So that's September. October, again, that Tombow that I love. Kept it simple. I used these stickers are actually from Proud Sticker Designs on Etsy, I believe. And it's just the large YouTube logo. So this actually did happen because I believe in October, I actually went back and looked at my YouTube videos when they were uploaded, and then I wrote it down after they had already been uploaded. So it wasn't necessarily a plan, but it was more of like a memory keep YouTube schedule upload this month. And then November, I played around with a little bit more of my tombos. I recorded not only the YouTube videos that I wanted uploaded, but also the Etsy sale coming up. So I really like this layout here. Here, whoa, I didn't even put the December here, but again, there was plans to do more YouTube videos for you guys, but life happens. So let's go ahead and continue to the weekly pages. Here are the weekly pages. Started off strong with some stickers and some, I like working with different color combinations in my write on. So I tried to start a work hours tracker and then like a highlight list here of what the week is going to look like. I was more specific as to what I was going to be doing in the list instead of a summary, which now works for me better. But this was the first week. Second week was Coffee Monsters Co. I've been discovering a lot of her icons. Are beautiful stickers. I love them. Huge inspiration. Happy Moment hit 500 sales on Etsy. That was a big deal. And I really like this. I actually did a combination of Coffee Monsters Co. And at the time I had these sticky notes in Sage with these weekdays. So, and then I was into journaling every day. So this was, oh, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law's wedding. It was deserving of these balloons there. It's a happy moment. And then here, wait, hey, that actually reminds me, we're going to celebrate their anniversary soon. Okay, here's week 3 of January. I love this theme, and I actually made it in combination with my coffee words here. So it's really, really sweet, very sticker heavy, very detailed as to what my daily list was going to be. So I like this. Creative day, as I mentioned earlier, it was more of like designing stuff, and that's why I put design cute stickers here. I was adding things like family worship, feed, nurture your spiritual health, studying was a big deal. It's still a big deal. But just little reminders, smudging. Said, finally released new shop update, so much less stress. So I'm happy about that. And then very minimal planning for the weekends. Here's week 4. I love these stickers. I am not very happy with the layout and how I use these stickers because they're so detailed and so pretty on their own. So I feel like I could have used this sticker sheet sparingly. I think this was a week that I was finding it hard to use the weekly page because not only was I doing very detailed list in my weekly pages, but I was going back and forth in my daily pages, copying this and being so repetitive. So I think I was starting to feel overwhelmed here. So that's why more stickers with oats sticky notes here. And it's kind of all over the place, as you can see. I have like work here, more work, and then like a YouTube video is just kind of put there. I like that I prioritize service here, volunteer work with my husband. There's creative day. The next week, I think this is when I was like, no, I don't like this at all. Because I think there's beautiful stickers, but I didn't put enough time to complement these colors along with these other stickers from Paper Panda. They're beautiful. They complement each other really nicely, but I didn't focus on the lettering and the writing to be complementing these colors, if that makes sense. I don't like the super dark contrast with this light, gentle color. It's like an eyesore, honestly. I don't like this page. And I think that's why I didn't take pictures of it for Instagram or any social media. I wasn't a big fan of this. And I think this is when I stopped. Yes, it was when I stopped because honestly, I was a lot more of a perfectionist earlier in the year, last year, because it was making it to where I kept comparing my spreads to others who have been planning for years, and I was just not happy with it. So I tried to make it pretty, and I did make it look pretty, but I didn't spend enough time on the writing. So when I would look into the spread, I think I remember on Tuesday filling up the rest of this week, like on a Tuesday. Yeah, filling up the rest of this week because I wanted to get it over with and get it done with to where I didn't have to bring it out. And that's a sucky part of being a perfectionist, that if it doesn't look a certain way, then you just want to toss it and then start all over. And it's not like that. It's fine. You mess up. And now it's just been different, as you can see throughout the other pages. So that was February. I ended up using this for a swatch page, and I think I have this in Instagram when I use these. These are the houseplants collection washi strips for Hobonichi Cousin, and then these are the habits icons that I was playing around with, making sure I had enough space on each square, where each square, if I should skip a grid or not. So there's that. Several weeks where I was like, no, I was just not having it. I think I ended up using a little bit. No, I think it's just for swatches. See, this one I actually tried. I'm like, maybe a sticker of Mr. Cafecito that says plan with his planner and his tools. He's ready. Maybe that'll motivate me, but it obviously didn't. So that's okay. It happens. Here's another swatch of the washi strips from, this is actually Miss Fleur. Huge struggle in April. And I think I tried, yeah, look, I like this. I like that I kept trying, at least with writing stuff down, because I've found myself having to write stuff down. So yeah, this is a big deal. This is my first year of doing this, so I actually saw that it was effective when I would try to write things down. Here, canceled migraine, horrible. It gives just my migraines and like a weird health year for me. I love this. And I think this is what motivated me to start up again, because I this is a Muji pen. I have it right here. It's going to be a favorite, one of my favorites. It's the Muji pen 0.38 nib. It's amazing. It's small. It's like thin enough to where it looks, you can read it, but it's not too overpowering where you can't write enough space in the area that you have. So I don't know. I don't think that makes sense, but I liked it. I seen this. It's all over the place, but I like how it looks because it was me trying to go back to writing stuff down, get my life together, make sure that I'm being as productive as possible. So there's that one. And then this is when I go back to planning a little more and using more stickers, trying to find my style with planning. This is when I had designed these stickers: Happy Moment, Little Matcha Lady, Mr. Cafecito. This is the old coffee sticker I had, some of the dots. I like this. I like this because this is me. It wasn't like in comparison to someone else. It was just me trying to be me. Me trying to be creative. This is one of my favorite spreads of 2024, the weekly spreads, because this is a sticker sheet that I designed inspired by my dad. That is my dad with his guitar on a bench in Guitar Center. I just grew up going to Guitar Center with my dad. That's his element, that's his space. He's a musician and he's a retired musician. He just loves anything music. He knows so many different instruments. So it was nice. It was nice to be able to be inspired by my dad and just do a sticker sheet inspired by him. I am working on, since his color is going to be like a midnight black color, I am working my way towards those colors. Right now I'm in like my neutrals green colors, so on Etsy. So these stickers will be available soon. Maybe, I don't know, mid-year, I don't know. But I love this. I really, really like this because it's more simple. I just said slept till 3 a.m., casita tasks, lunch. It was more of a summarized view of what I was planning on doing. And I just like it. I really like this. And I think this is one of my favorites because this is the layout that actually works. Highlights in the sidebar, I just put highlights for the week. what I want to do for that week and summarized view of what each day looks like. And then the daily pages are more detailed lists. So I like that. And then here I was playing around with stickers and different combinations. I actually do like this color, even though it's pretty neon-ish bright. I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but I like it in combination with Little Matcha Lady. This is very cute. I like this. But this is more of like more detailed. So I think I went more of the detailed route here. And this is our Toluca trip for our anniversary. I just focused on that. And I like this because this is life. It's not about like wanting to fill something up, that pressure that I've given myself of wanting to fill something up and then like fill it up with just like minimal stuff. And that's fine sometimes, but I like that this, I just focused on that and I didn't even worry about my planners that weekend. So, and when I came back, it was hard. It was hard to get back on track. So that's why that's empty. And here is June. I start getting into June. I love this. This has got to be one of my favorite spreads too because it's two pens actually. One is the Pentel Sign Brush Pen, and I believe this is yellow ochre, and this is like a jelly roll that complements that color. I think I was trying to do a detailed list every day, but it didn't work out because in preparation for this camping trip, which is definitely a highlight from last year, I didn't have time to do the list. I just kind of did the work. So beautiful doodles. I think this is not working for me. I think this is what I don't like. The black. I think it's just the black. I think I prefer more of the lighter colors on this spread, even though like with this spread here, it is also black, but it's not overpowering like these letters. This just reminds me of the other, this one here, this spread that I didn't like. So I think it's just a really dark black that I don't like on these weekly spreads. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. Here's the next page. This is when I was working on Miss Fleur's collection. I love this. It was just a long work list of things that I wanted to print and cut and test it out. And I think it was more of like memory keeping. There was a budget here. There's coffee day, hospitality. So it wasn't so much of work, but more of like memory keeping. I think that's what that was. I like this page. I love the combination of the pink with the gray. It's very, very pretty. There's some work stuff here, like actual lists, samplers, design, sticky notes, weekdays. I did a little bit of chores, lunch break, and then I continued work. Rearrange the whole office. Yeah, this is nice that I actually put that there because this happens more often than not throughout the year. And it's just when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I like to rearrange the whole room. I just do that. I like to rearrange it. It feels new. It feels like a fresh start. And sometimes I need a fresh start every month or so. I think that's what my husband says. He does mine sometimes because if I move something of his, he wants to know where it's at. And he'll just tell me, like, oh, where are the cups now? This is when I got back into the flow of things with the houseplants collection and using more of my stickers here. This is the houseplants collection along with the oats color of my sticky notes. These are the journal days. These are the sticky notes and then the words along with some of the decorative houseplants. And this is what I mean by I don't mind the dark colors, but it has to be in combination with a nice color that can go well with it. And I like that here I'm using three different pens. So I use this kind of brown toned or kind of red brown toned jelly roll along with the midliner green and then the Pentel brine the Pentel Sign Brush Pen in brown. So I like these colors. They go very nicely with this. At least I like to think so. Sadsy, oh my god, I miss him. I am working on bringing him out in my Etsy shop soon. He's always in his emotions. This is him hating humidity. We're in the middle of July. We hate it. Starting July, actually, because it's July 1st. And I actually combined them with oats, and I'm not mad about it. So I like it. I like here. So this is, I think this is when I started feeling, because of the combination I told you guys that I like. I like a darker color, a contrast color, a nice transition color. And I'm just thinking of makeup right now. But a nice transition color, which was a nice green, and then something to write with my daily tasks. So that's what I did here too. So I had the contrast color, which was a dark blue. That was a Tombow. A midliner. That's the blue color, the light blue color, as my transition. And then here, or highlights. And then here as my, it's like a, I think this is the, yeah, the Energel Klena pen. So this was a very busy weekend. So all I did was, mention why it was a busy weekend and then a note on that. I'm not happy about this here, but it's fine. And here is Mr. Cafecito theme. I like this, honestly. I didn't have much of a transition color. I did highlight here a little bit. Stuff, like there's stuff that doesn't change, honestly. I don't, oh, I noticed that I didn't even cross my T there. Shop update prep. Yay, I was excited about that. Okay, I like that. Here, I don't like this. And you can tell when I don't continue is when I didn't really like a spread. I'm not very happy about the spread. Again, there is no transition here. Like, what? Where is the, it doesn't make sense to me, even though I did write stuff down and I did go back and it maybe I wrote the stuff down on Monday. I don't remember, but it's just not cohesive for me where it's more functional than aesthetically pleasing to me. And for me, I feel like it has to be both sometimes in order for me to continue. So I did use some of Coffee Monster's Coast stickers and some of mine. This is Boo, but it wasn't enough for me to continue. And as you can see, it wasn't enough for a long time. So July up until September is when I went back to it. I felt like I just had enough. I need to get my life together, and I went back to it. So here I I finally designed some icons, and there's these transparent stickers, Mr. Cafecito. Here's him reading, him at work, journaling, first cafecito of the day with a little bit of the white matte sticker. So I like how this turned out actually, because black is not just the only contrast color. We have brown, and then we have a little bit of the icons here, the transparent stickers, and just some washi tape there. I like that. This was busy, and I like how busy it is, even though it looks like it's too much. But this is when I was like, okay. And I remember in October, this is when I was like, no, I gotta get back to it. I love doing this. This is something that I find relaxing to me, that I could just release all of my thoughts, all of my plans on paper, and then just get to the work itself. So actually performing these tasks. So I like how this turned out. It's washi tape from MT Masking Tape. It's the collection, Houseplants collection. It's a sketch version, and then some of the icons. Happy Moment, that's when I introduced little matcha lady icons and started using them. New pen arrives today, so excited about that. And then here, I really like this. I love this. And I think this is when I started sharing on TikTok my weekly setups. So, and it's funny because someone commented on, I thought this color would, honestly, I thought this color was going to just kind of highlight this top section here, because sometimes I like to cover it, but it's not because it's not the date that I'm using it for, because I mean, as you can see, this is October 2024 and I was using it on the day that it was meant for. But someone commented on TikTok like, "Oh, I see what you did there," and thinking that I was like covering the date, that way you didn't know that I was using the planner on a day that it's not meant for it to be. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was just a darker color than I anticipated. So it wasn't necessarily that I was covering the date. I thought it would be lighter. So I probably should have used this midliner up here, but I like this. I like that I used this Washi tape, I actually got it from Etsy. Very talented artist. I like her washi tapes. And I started being more consistent with these habits here. So as you can see, I started doing these habits like this. And it was vitamins, water, and then the diet. So I started being more consistent with that. Etsy shop up the updates that I wanted to do, working on my hand lettering a little more, and more detailed list. This was definitely a detailed list of everything that I wanted to do for either house chores or work. So, and then also using my icons. These are so cute. I love this one. Little matcha lady filming. Here is this one for honeybee collection. I like this, and I think I was getting more creative with my flowers in my journal, so I ended up using it in my weekly pages too. So very busy week, as you can see. It was more detailed on the YouTube videos that I wanted to do, restock stuff. These are new icons that I was working on, so very fun spread. And then here I go back to my neutrals. As you can see, I like to play around with color. It's like neutrals, color, color, neutrals. I don't know. It just happens. It happens. Here I said, working on Troquita with July. Very exciting week. Very exciting day that day. I like to work with my husband on, just anything. And this time we were working on his truck, on a small pickup truck. So little matcha lady icons. I had taken forever to release these. I was just picky, as to how I wanted them to look, but I only released them, and I'm very proud of those of her icons because you guys have been enjoying it very much. So thank you for that. This I really like. Honestly, it's a little much for how I like, but it's just a complete spread of how my work week can be. So I started covering this bottom part more because I started focusing on only work being listed on here. So I could write down like the personal stuff happening in the evening because I don't tend to work in the evening. And then I started focusing on like work stuff throughout the day. So I started adding a little more washi tape, as you can see, especially in the next couple of spreads. You can also see, and I think these were in my YouTube video, so I won't go as much like detail as to what's in them. But I like this spread because it just seems cohesive as to how many. It seems like even too, like how many words are being used, how many lists are being used every day, and the sticker placement as well. So there's a variety of stickers, icons here, Little Matcha Lady, Mr. Cafecito. I love this combination. It's like a green, like a matcha green with like a peachy color here. I like it. I like this color combo here. And then I found a jelly roll that goes very nicely with this color here. I love this spread. Oh, so cute. Miss Fleur, her collection is so cute. It's so, I like this. I actually like these bigger words, whereas I know in previous ones it's not as big. I could just use a jelly roll, but I like this. I really like this. This is like sticker stock work icon. Very cute. And then I just sometimes use the horizontal layout like this. Coffee being a regular service, hanging out with friends. So I like that I stayed consistent with the weekends here. Staying consistent with the weekends. Guys, I am so mad I didn't finish the spread because this was such a beautiful color spread. I love the combination. This is, even though it's not complete, this is one of my favorites spreads of the year. One of my favorites, hands down, because this combination, the green here, this washi tape is from Amazon. This is the houseplants washi strips from my shop, and this is a month one from my shop. This is a Tombow Pentel sign brush pen, and then just my black ink and some icons. I love it. It's just a beautiful green. These two colors complement each other very nicely. And then with this, it's perfect. I really wish I would have finished it. I actually thought about going back to this and finishing it like as a memory keeping, but I'm like, no, this is life. This is what happens. And this was me checking, like little swatches of me checking which color went well. So I ended up choosing this one. As you can see. But I like it. I love, love, love. And I'm glad that I still have that TikTok video or the Instagram video of the setup of this. It's really cute. But I got really busy. December was the December that I was finding it hard to go back to my planner, catch up. So this is actually the last spread in my weekly pages. This was the last week in December. I like it. I love it. I like how minimal. I used 2 pens. One was one of my favorites that I just got. It's a Tombow brush pen, and I think it's this color. I have it right here. It's number 977, and it's the saddle brown. I like that color. It's a really good one. So we had lots of stuff. I was actually in my trip, but when I came back, I had already done this, so I just continued work stuff in Wednesday, even though it was a holiday um, these days, but I was busy. I had stuff to do, so I made sure I wrote down stuff that I had to do. So there's that. Now we can continue on to my daily pages. Again, I won't go too in depth as to what is going on here, but I am going to let you know that my journal journey, my journal journey has been a very interesting one because I had a basic home list. SP is simply Panux, that's my shop, and then the habits that I wanted to do, and then just journaling about my day. So I had self-care goals here for January, planner goals, dailies. So I was trying to build that habit, and I did so well with several days actually, as you can see, but with the list and then the journaling on the side. And then I started doodling a little more. So this was part of what just fit my lifestyle, YouTube stuff, work stuff. This is me saying that I hadn't had maruchan, that's like noodles, in years. So I guess I was excited about that. I really liked doing this because this helped me be more accountable. I enjoy doing this every day. This, you can see I was using like more words, making it bigger. This is really cute. I like this doodle, Little Tokyo. We went to this like sushi conveyor belt sushi type of thing. It was really good. And I like it. I was using a lot of stickers here. Color combinations. This is one of my favorite ones, and I think I have this as like the cover of one of my videos, like an update. So I like this. This is like the old coffee like latte stickers that I had. Progress Brewing is just a sticker that I got from here. Just doing it's like a quick flip through, but not too quick. I love these stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. It's so cute. The Great Pottery Throwdown. It's really great show. I like it. I really like that show. This is when I started kind of jotting down any recipes that I was trying that I liked. This is a chilaquiles recipe, salsita, and then I ended up doing more. Oh my god, my head hurts a lot. Sorry, I'm like recovering from a migraine and it comes and goes. But anyways, this is really cute actually. I think these stickers are from Art Studio Leah. I'm not quite sure, but definitely from Etsy. I had like a art kind of day. It's really sweet. I enjoyed that day. So still sticking to the list, the home self-care and then now SP list. So this was like next week. So since it's a weekend, I don't like to do much work list. It's more of like, okay, next week do this. These are very cute stickers. Oh my god, I love these. It's like journals and coffee. Like that's the best of both worlds. I like it. Very, very pretty. I like these stickers because they're the ones that like the transfer stickers. So that's really cute. Bunch of mosquitoes. Are these termites? Little termites. Maybe the rain since it's been pouring for days. I guess I had termites at home. I don't know. Oh gosh, I hadn't made a groceries list. I wouldn't really travel with this, but I guess it was good to write it down. More of the transfer stickers. I started with the home list, work list, and self-care list, which honestly consisted of basically just coffee, manicure, bestie date, going to Zuma Beach. This was nice. I actually remember this day. It was with my best friend. It was nice. This is the houseplants collection. Stickers. I think this is the old one actually. This is the old stickers that I had. More minimal. I don't like this. And this is what I mean about like color combinations. This is nice. And this probably would have worked if I had another transition color, like connecting this color and these colors. So, but the black is definitely not a transition color. So this could have been my contrast color instead of the black, but it just, black is way too dark for these. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. But hey, I made tamales in my Instant Pot. I was very proud of that. So I wrote it down. I wrote my recipes down. I think I'm going to transfer these recipes to my other recipes book. And this is when I actually decided to pre-decorate my journal. And yeah, that doesn't work out for me. If I pre-decorate stuff way too far out, I won't use it. And as you can see, let me show you. I was just playing around with stickers, the length of it, so I can have that in my Etsy shop. So I played around with the stickers, with the colors. I love these colors. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I pre-decorated it. And that doesn't work for me because every day is different. But I was thinking that I had built a habit enough to do this. But yeah, no, I don't think I was accounting for my health, my emotional state, not playing a huge role. Like, what is this? I was really not feeling it. And I like, don't get me wrong, I like playing around with color, seeing what combinations go with my planner, with my stickers. But when I mess it up like this, instead of just doing it on like a test sheet or on a post-it, something, it's too much of mess up for me to want to even use it at all, like the whole planner. That's a thing that I don't like about myself, I guess. That I feel like I want to toss it completely and just get a whole new planner when it's just a one page. It's fine. Cover it up or embrace it. Embrace the like now if I mess up like that's like for I won't do this, but if I do something like this, I'll probably embrace it like this was not cool, don't like it, continue and then move on, you know? But these were just I like this spread. This was nice, but I feel like because it was right on top of this one, the other one that I messed up on, I was like, no, it's still on top of the ugly one. Oh man, I hope I'm not the only one. But yeah, I went on for a while. I went through a lot this past year, health wise, and my emotional state was just not all that great. So I started started keeping more busy with my volunteer work. And there's this moment where I find myself, see, these are beautiful stickers from Lila Journals. Very, very pretty journaling stickers. And so I knew I wanted to get back to it. In April, I didn't manage in April, I believe. I just knew I needed to write stuff down. So I'm just using it as like a just paper I can write on, not necessarily my journal. So I started doing that. I went back to a list. It's volunteer work, life, and work. So I really like this page, even though I'm not a big fan of the stickers that I chose, but because they have, I mean, these don't go at all with these colors. But I like that I went back to like doodling and just having fun with the page and doing a list of things that I wanted to do. So, for example, here I'm planning on opening the shop again and restructuring everything, the stickers that I wanted to release, stuff that I wanted to design. So, my brain is working hard. So, I knew I wanted to write the stuff down that I wanted. And it's like a whole sticker sheet that didn't work out. There was no offset. I had gripped everything very weirdly, so it didn't even cut. So I ended up just sticking it on here. Here's and here I like that I just embraced a blank page with a small note. I like it. And I use this as a brain dump, as you can see, with anything. This was like volunteer work, things that I want to share with my sister-in-law, casita chores to do, work, self-care. So it was just a little brain dump. Just leave it there. Good for migraines. I started doing a little more research on that. This is more volunteer work. I love how colorful this spread is. It's very pretty. This is what I mean when it comes to like blank pages. It's okay to leave it blank. As you can see, I left several blank. But when you just don't feel good and you want to use your page, like you will kick yourself for it if you don't use your page. I get it. I get the pressure. I get the perfectionist side. I get that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to look like this all the time. Like a little note is fine if you have the energy for it. If you don't, that's fine too. Leave it blank. This is Sadsy colors. I love them. I did Serica Studio. She put a video out on how to print these out. She's really talented. I love her content, and her stickers are really, really cool. So she kind of gave a layout of how to print those out. So I tried that out, and I just kind of used these pages for memory keeping instead of like work related. So there's a lot of blank ones here in May. And then I think this is when I started going back to journaling and enjoying it. So I was doodling some list here. I actually like this a lot. I like the how like they're kind of everywhere, like the stickers. And I did this with color pencil. And I think I started drawing more. This is in the end of May. My little cover page. Read more. I actually did this when I was at camping. So, and instead of using like casita, because I was, you know how I was using um, like casita stuff, anything to do with home and self care and camping. So here, since I wasn't home, my home was a tent. So at the tent, I just put like make the bed, sleeping bag, brush your teeth, Sasha's food, have your cafecito, and breakfast with the family. And then what I wanted to do for that day was explore. So I just put journal your morning and then go kayaking. And that was a little kayak and then walk with Sasha Nini's. That's my doggy. So I really like this. And I feel like my creative side was just, it was waiting to come out of me. I wanted to just write and draw and then learn because that's where I am. I'm learning what my style is with my art, with my journaling, and I'm enjoying it. Back to my routine. I started reading a little more. This is my daily text reflection. So it's a scripture that I read every day and my thoughts on it. So there's that. I'm embracing the doodles a little more and I'm liking it. Designing new stickers. And it's nice. So I think I did this like the day before or something. Yeah, I didn't work out. I didn't read the daily text. It was just kind of I was very expressive these days. I was really feeling I was in my zone. So I wanted to express how I felt. So these are just tasks that I wanted to do for work, self. Make matcha with oat milk, not boiling water. Enjoy some brownies. Hey, it's my kind of self-care, guys. June, I think I'm going to go a little faster because I do go through these pages in my monthly updates. But as you can see, it's just more highlights. I love this color. It's like a gray, like a warm gray. But it's a lot of lists, a lot of volunteer work, some minimal, some more decorative. This was not cool. I just didn't even try with the writing here. Like, what? What is that? Not cool. Ooh, I like this. I like this combination. And then the green that's already on there, it's cute. See, I tried. I'm like, it's Sunday. I know you're not gonna want to write, maybe you're too busy, but maybe a little note. And I didn't. I just put for next week, do this for work. Ooh, this is cool. This is onigiri. I love these, and I did a filming a little bit of that. So this is Sadsy, so cute. He will be available in the shop soon. Very minimal. I guess I was being overwhelmed a little bit with the stickers. It was more so like list. This was the convention that we had. This is me designing the planner sheet. This was the washi strips that I wanted, and this was the actual planning sheet with the weekdays, the words, the washi strips, some decorative, some sticky notes that I wanted to design, and then just a little bit of stickers for this day. So even though it wasn't a weekend, look, it was on a Tuesday, but I'm just too busy to be writing how I feel that day. Some tips on like a little this was like super extra. Guess I had a lot in mind. I did a little flap of more stuff that I wanted to do. So low in energy, got lots to do. Monopoly game night. I like it. So this was It was good. I like that I built this habit. And see, it was busy. I didn't even use any stickers here. Like, what is this? But yeah, very, very busy, but not so much on paper. And here's when I'm like feeling cold sweats, congestion, migraine, weakness. XL3 bound. That's like a Mexican, like Walmart antibiotic type of thing. Ugh, not cool. And my cheekies is sick too. That's when we both got sick. Feeling tired. Yes, twice. Having a headache. Seems that this cold is feeling less than what I got last time. That's good, que bueno. But we got COVID. And I think this is the first time that we get COVID. So not cool. So I just drew the COVID test. Not pretty, but that's what happened. And this is when it went back to it. And I think this is where I felt like, okay, yeah, this is working for me. I am definitely going to be using the Hobonichi cousin for next year. I love it. So it was enough confirmation for me to plan out my planner lineup. So I even drew the stuff that I wanted. I had checked out the Hobonichi website. When I received it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely going to, and I'm writing notes on things that I'm wanting to be able to do my setup for those planners that I was gonna get. So stickers, I'm designing more month tabs, more stickers, more icons. Here's when I did little matcha lady icons. I'm doodling a little more. These are just little, planner bundles that I wanted to bring out in my Etsy shop. So here's more sticker icons. These are when I actually finished these here. Super cute. My pen is here. I think this is when I started sharing on TikTok, like all my different spreads, my daily spreads. And I like it because it encouraged me to be more creative and to show like my actual process of creating the daily pages. So this was very cute. I like this. This is Sarika Studio with Washi Tape Shop. Very cute sticker sheet. I mean, washi tape. This is me doing a little bit of self care, my little manicure setup. I love this page. I love these pages because it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of stickers, a little bit of contrast colors, bright colors, florals, some doodles, Mr. Cafecito, things that I wanted to schedule to edit, new microphone. Like, dude, I'm excited. And then I just put, I like this doodle and a little happy face. You are enough. That's such a cute reminder. I like this. Give people a sense of peace and inspire to live an organized life, accompanied by cute stickers as a way to cope with chaotic and anxious minds. That's my mission statement. I'm gonna copy that onto my new one because this is a big deal. Can't forget. I like this. One of my friends actually helped me a lot these couple of days. I was having like major social anxiety, and she was telling me of the things that she prays to God about. So she says like, protect me from myself, and she used her name. So I'm applying this to myself. So I said protect me from Annette and remove any emotions I don't need. So I will have emotions. There's just some that you really don't need. Favorite writing tools at the moment. I did swatches of the different writing tools that I like. I like that. Ooh, I love these colors. This combination is so cute. Definitely a favorite on TikTok. Got lots of views on this one, so I'm happy about it. My phone got too hot. I know it doesn't look like a phone, but it's a phone. I'm happy about that. Me practicing my doodles. As you can see, practice doodle bubbles. I like it. I like these colors. It's like toned down green with the gold, and then the my new favorite Tombow, the N79. I got more Tombows here, as you can see, so I just swatched them there, and I use them in this page. So sometimes you don't really have to, make it complicated. You can see Tombow already has like colors that go well with them, so I use that to make my own doodle. I indeed had cafecito with the fam. Yep, that's right. I didn't like this. I didn't like my doodles, but it worked. It worked here. Very tough. I like this. Huge doodle and then a little bit of writing around there. I love this show, the Great British Baking Show. It's such a good, it's just good vibes. I love it. I like this combination here with the houseplants collection, the grays, the brown. I like it. just big words, small lists. This is a collection that I wanted to release. A lot of these setups on how I start decorating my page are on TikTok and Instagram, because I knew it's just the process that I've been doing. You know, I made 1,000 sales on Etsy. So proud of that. And a lot of it is because I'm providing this content for you guys and you guys are liking it. So you guys want to use the stickers in your planners? Yay! I'm so happy about that. I like that I went out of my comfort zone with this one, because it's more of like an abstract type of um, decor on my page. So I like that. I struggled a little bit to write down in my journals here, but it's fine because I went and picked it right up in December. I did, right? Okay, I guess a little bit. Okay, mid-December is when I picked it up. What did I write? Okay, I know you will be doing a lot today, but please stay warm. Check on Julio's route and visit and rest if possible. Just a reminder for myself. I guess I needed it. This was nice because I actually set up my Hobonichi HON A6 size, so I'm very excited about that one. And it based on this color, I was like, why not add that color over here? So that's why I added just yellow here. No stickers. This is just me doing a little bit of junk journaling. This is from Coffee Bean, a little note. Starting to feel like I need to detox and go back to the diet. I liked me better then. I like this. This is just a full list of the sticker stock that I have and that I need to work on. Alrighty, you know, this is kind of cool because I would do different lists, right? So I started doing like Coffee Monster, like Helen on from Coffee Monsters Co. She does today, and that makes sense because like, okay, today this is what I want to do, but I found myself just kind of doing my own thing and starting with a word that I'm very familiar with, which is alrighty. I designed the sticker sheet here, so it's just ideas that I had for YouTube videos and sticker sheets and stuff. So, and this is the doodle that I made of the sticker, the die cut sticker, which is Miss Fleur. I love it. I love how it turned out, and it seems that you guys love it too, so thank you. And this is my trip, my end of the year trip. I loved this trip. So I used journaling not so much for work, but it was more for like memory keeping. So yeah, my planner was definitely confused by the end of the year. This is the swatches of the stuff that I got and the places that I visited, notes on how I felt. I like this note. My limitation is my only high expectation. Notes on the volunteer work that we do. And this is just we're back home, how I'm feeling, the coffee that I have, notes, how the sticker came out for the alrighty word, and how I want to fix it. And yeah, I'm loving it. These are the new stickers. They're super cute. And here are the new markers that I got. I like this layout here, and I'm happy that I ended the year like this because I like adding my own boxes and my own doodles, stickers, and it looks chaotic, but it really isn't, to what I think isn't. And then just some lettering. So I like this. But that's it, guys. This is my experience. I am happy with it. I feel like there was a lot of learning. It was a learning curve, but I restructured my intentions. I simplified my planner. It is my favorite planner journal that not only helped me be more successful with my business, but also feeling like it was a creative outlet and a neutral companion that made it clear for me that I had to go into the new year with the same layout. So I am using this Hobonichi HON in 2025 now, of course, a new one. I do have supplements for specific planning and journals projects, but I'm very happy with the journey this year and excited for what's to come. So I hope you got some inspiration with this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for a great year on here on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.